Hi, good day everyone. In this video, we are going to talk about speaking for ELC231. Introduction. Speaking is an essential skill. Indeed, that is very true because as human being, every day we will speak to someone or to a group of people, for different purposes. Like when you want to deliver a message, you want your opinion to be heard, you want to make a request, or even you want to ask questions. So basically, every day we will use this skill, speaking skill. And as university students, you should know that speaking involved with a lot of soft skills that are desired by recruiters and hiring managers. Take a look at this slide. Number one, teamwork. Indeed, when you want to work in a team, in a group, you need to speak with your team members, your group members. Number two, communication. Obviously, you need to communicate with maybe your managers, your co-workers, and so on. So therefore, speaking skill is important. Or even number six, leadership. So you want to lead a team, you want to lead a group, you must be able to speak well, you must be able to deliver your messages effectively. So therefore, we can see here that um, it is very important for us to know how to speak effectively. So when it comes to speaking, there are a lot of skills that you need to acquire in order for you to become an effective speaker. In this video, I would like to talk about describing. That is one of the basic skill in speaking, but it is very, very important and significant for us. So, as you can see on the screen, describe is a verb. It means to give a detailed account in words of. So basically, in describing, you are giving information, you are explaining, elaborating about something. It can be about a person, it can be about an object, a place, an idea, and many more. Describing is a very important skill for us because as speaker we need to describe a lot of things. Like for instance, you university students, you need to describe something. Like for instance, during a presentation you need to describe an experiment, the methodology, or describe something that you have worked on, something that you have read before, and things like that. All right. And later on, when you want to find a job, you need to go for an interview. So in that interview, you need to be able to describe about yourself. Describe about your ability, describe about your skill set, describe about your academic qualification, or even describing about your patient. And for those of you who don't want to work with a company, for instance, you want to open up a business, still you need to describe something, isn't it? So as an entrepreneur, you need to be able to describe your product, your services, or later if you want to find grant and things like that, you must be able to do like idea pitching. So that in that idea pitching session, you need to be able to describe your product, your services very, very well. All right. So those are some examples in a formal situation. How about in an informal situation? Well, there are a lot of examples, isn't it? When you want to go and watch a movie with your friend, you need to be able to describe the movie to your friend in order for you to persuade them, isn't it? Or even when you want to create a content, you want to post something on YouTube and so on, isn't it? So you must be able to describe the issue, the topic in hand. So basically, everybody, describing to describe, even though it is very basic, but it is very significant for us as speaker. Well, now let's take a look at the language part of describing. Basically, there are many ways that you can do to describe something or someone. But in this video, I would like to highlight two important part of speech which are very essential for you to describe, namely adjective and also adverb. Let's go to adjective firstly, everybody. Yeah. So basically, adjective will be word that name and attribute of a noun. So briefly, it means that adjective will be words, yeah, words that describe a noun. It can describe a person, place, thing, ideas, and so on. It provide more information for the noun. Yeah. So let's take a look at some examples of adjective. Yeah. It can be old. Yeah. A man, an old man. So you have provide more information about the noun of man, an old man, or young, a young man. Yeah. So what kind of man? A young man. Yeah. So besides that, you can use other adjective like new, hot, red, big, and so on. All right. So as you can see on the slide over there, that one is what we call the adjective order. So you can use more than one adjective to add information to a noun. Yeah, but please follow this order. Number one will be quantity, quality, size, shape, age, color, nationality, and also material. All right. So quantity, it can be one, two, three, yeah, a lot, and so on. And after that, quality means your opinion on it, yeah, good, bad, and so on. Size, big, small, medium. Shape, it can be rectangular, it can be round, and so on. Age, it can be new, can be old, it can be young, it can be ancient. After that, color, it can be any color, yeah, red, uh, yellow, white, and so on. Nationality, such as Malaysian, such as Indonesian, Singaporean, and so on. And lastly would be the material of that thing. Yeah, usually we use it to describe things like a leather ball, a wooden table, a wooden chair, for instance. Yeah, so basically that is what we call the adjective order. So you can pick and choose which adjective that you would like to use in order for you to describe a noun. Yeah. So when you go for an interview, when you want to describe something to your friend, you can use adjective. Beside adjective, yeah, you also can use adverb. So what is adverb? Adverb will be word or phrase that modifies or qualifies an adjective, verb, or other adverb. Yeah. So basically, adverb also add more information, but to adjective, verb, or other adverb. Yeah. So it can be adverb of place, time, circumstances, manner, cause, or even degree. Yeah, like for instance, you want to describe how somebody is walking. Yeah, so you can say he walks slowly. Yeah, he walks fast, and so on. Yeah, so slowly, fast is what we call adverb. So basically, everybody, these two part of speech are very important, yeah, for you as a speaker, because when you want to describe something, basically you want to add more information to the noun or even the verb, adverb, and so on, everybody. Yeah, so adjective, adverb, two important part of speech for you as a speaker. Now, let's take a look at some example. Yeah, so on your screen right now, you can see a picture of a garden. Yeah, a small garden with the gardening tools, and after that, you can see flowers and so on. Yeah, so how to describe this picture? Yeah, so you can use adjective. Yeah, a lot of adjective that you can use to describe it. Yeah, for example, you can use the word colorful, yeah, the colorful flowers. or fertile. All right, you can refer to the soil. The soil is fertile. That's why there are a lot of like flowers and so on. You can also talk about the color green over there. You can see leaves and so on. Besides, you also can use the word blooming. Yeah, the flowers bloom. Yeah, so basically these are some examples of adjectives that you can use to describe this picture. All right. Now, how about this second picture? You can see a person is standing over there. What kind of adjectives that you can use to describe this person? Let's see. Well, we can say he is very enthusiastic about something. Yeah, we can see from his pose. Yeah. Uh, well, somewhat he's also motivated. You can see he's smiling. His body language shows that he is very motivated. Other than that, you also can say he is well dressed, isn't it? Yeah, with his shirt, necktie, pants, shoes, and things like that. All right. So basically, these are the adjectives that you can use to describe this picture. So, as a summary, everyone, describing is an essential skill in speaking. Indeed, it is. This is because when we speak, yeah, there are many instances where we need to describe something to someone. Like when you want to go for an interview, when you want to describe your product or services, when you want to persuade other people, and so on, everybody. Even though describing is can be seen as a very basic skill, but an effective description can bring about the desired changes that we want to see. All right, like in an interview, you want to get a certain job, or yeah, when you are able to describe something very, very well, describe yourself, describe your ability, and so on. All right, maybe you will get the job that you want to. All right, so as mentioned earlier, you can use adjectives as well as adverb in order for you to describe something or someone, everybody. So I guess that will be all for this video. Thank you very much for listening, everybody. Take care.